Hi Sagittarius, my name's Leona from Supra ConsciousSoul, and this is your November general reading. Okay, so your cards underneath the deck are the Three of Pentacles. Now this is saying that you're going through a time where you could have you're working hard at work. People are starting to see results. They're starting to see that the effort you're putting in. They're starting to notice all the details. It could also be somebody watching you at work, or it could be somebody also, I'm getting that they could be watching you in terms of a relationship. Now I feel like this person already knows you, but they could be watching you to see kind of what you're up to, how you're doing. But it's also about you working on your self-worth and your own self-value this month. Okay, so your other card under the deck for the Energy Oracle is Action. So there's a little bit of inaction. So your power this month, because it becomes an 8, is going to be about you tapping into that fire energy this month. You tapping into that go-getter energy. Yeah. Okay, so your first card coming into the reading is the Knight of Wands. And this is a very go-getter energy. It's very fiery. It's very... But it's going the opposite way to the other cards in this reading. So I feel like you are moving away from a relationship. Possibly a relationship in the past as well with this card. I'm seeing that you're trying to possibly take some of the energy away from it. Maybe... yeah, just you're trying to put all your energy in another direction. But I feel like this month you could be a little bit distracted. There could be a lot going on, or you could be choosing to kind of ignore this energy that's trying to come in, or this offer that's trying to come in, because you also have the Page of Cups. So here's this offer, but as you can see, it's jumped out of the cup. And in this card, we have this of actually pouring it away. So there could be a relationship in which that you've decided that, you know what, this isn't worth it. It's taken too much of my energy in the wrong direction, and I'm deciding to move away from it as well, because you have the King of Cups here. Now the King of Cups is also pouring away his water in this card. This is the After Tarot. So he's also pouring it away in this card. He's deciding, you know what, pour that away, start again sort of thing, refill that cup. He's deciding, this could also be an energy of you and somebody else choosing to kind of ignore each other. This person could be kind of not willing to show their emotions to you, or you feel like you can't show your emotions to them, and you could feel like, or you just feel like you just want to get away from it, or you feel like it's drained too much of your energy, taking too much of your time. For your Energy Oracle card, you have 43 in reverse. Now this is a man holding a coin. Now this talks about there could be a man or a woman in your life that is being a little bit domineering or a little bit controlling. This could also be at work for some of you guys. So you could feel like you don't have any passion for what you do anymore. You're not emotionally fulfilled there. So you're just like, no, or they've offered you possibly another position, and you're kind of deciding, should I take this or shouldn't I? It's definitely about an offer for you guys this month, and whether you choose to accept it, whether it's emotionally fulfilling for you. But I'd sense that if this is the person that you're walking away from, and they're being a little bit controlling, a little bit manipulating, I could feel like that it could be also something to do with your finances. They could be manipulating your finances, or it could be to do with work and your finances as well. You could feel like you're being a little bit controlled. So I feel like you go off and you have this support. You come to this place of kind of satisfaction. This could be This could be something to do with work, where you've achieved something and everyone's looking around. Or for some of you guys, I feel like it's you have plenty of admirers coming in. You could be feeling quite attractive this month. You could have a lot of admirers, but I also feel like for some of you guys, you may not want to take on those admirers, and it could be because you're going through this period of healing this month. You're tapping into this inner strength. You're feeling like you could be feeling really confident, really kind of you're trying to have faith. You're trying to have confidence in a situation, or confidence and faith in the fact that you could have walked away from somebody. You could be feeling like you just want to get your own inner strength together, and you just want to do what's right for you, because you have the Hanged Man. Now, this could have been feeling like you was going through a period of being a victim, or feeling like somebody was taking advantage of you, manipulating you. You're trying to stand back. You're trying to look at it from a new perspective now, because you could be asking yourself, you're trying to make a decision as well about whether possibly you want to go for the new start, or whether you want to stick with the past relationship, or you're feeling very undecided. But I feel like by the middle of the month, towards the end of the month, you will get your power back from making the decision. It's like you get released from this, and you get this energy, this power. That's where your power is going to come from. So once you make that decision, I feel like either a new relationship or an old relationship is going to come back to you. Or this could be the thing that was being offered to you in the beginning of the month. This could be that thing that was being offered to you that is now kind of coming back. This is sat next to the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands. Now, I feel like part of you wants to move forward passionately, but another part of you is saying, look, I need to set boundaries, and if this isn't working the way I need it to work, then I'm happy to move away from it. But I feel like you have to be the one to make that decision. You have to be the one to decide whether you want to move forward this month. It's not about leaving it in other people's hands, because you also have the Five of Wands, but in this deck they're all set down. There's no competition, there's no action, there's no power. Your power needs to come from you making the decision this month. And that decision could be to do with your finances, or to do with a relationship. But what the Five of Wands is saying is that there's this inaction. It's like you know what needs to be done. This thing comes back in, and you feel drawn to it. You feel like you need to take it on, or you feel like you need to take this relationship on. But you're a little bit torn, because you don't. It's like towards the end of the month, you're worrying about moving forward. So that causes an inaction, because your card is 22 and it's yin and yang in reverse. So this is just saying that you need to have more yang this month. You need to have more fire energy. You need to decide what's right for you, and you need to be the one that creates that spark that moves it forward as well. Because yeah, you have the action card plus yang telling you to move forward, plus you have the power coming from the decision this month. Okay, I've also just noticed that we have the black and white horse there, yeah, and we have black and white cats there, and we also have yin and yang 22. So I feel like for some of you guys this month, it could even be a fact that it could be your soulmate or your twin flame coming back for you this month. But I feel like you have to decide and have the strength and the inner confidence to decide possibly whether you feel like they've healed and they've moved on. Because I feel like if you was with them before and the situation hasn't changed, then you won't want to move forward with it. Yeah, because these women are going in very different directions. This one's using her passions and following those. And this one, he's following her logic and is setting down boundaries and making clear decisions. And she's also doing things that are for her best and for her best protection, and as well as for justice. She works towards justice, logic, fairness, but fairness in a defense sense. So she's not going around looking to right wrongs, but if one comes to her or him, they're gonna defend it, and defend it with all their power as well. Because yeah, the 2-2 also breaks down to a 4, which would be about your foundations and the things that ground you. So you're probably, it's about moving with that yang energy this month towards things that empower you, to things that give you a foundation. But it's also about having faith in this process, because I feel like something's gone out of your life and then it kind of comes back. But you do have this option to take this new start as well. So for some of you guys, I feel like if that person was a little too much manipulating, too controlling, if they haven't changed, yeah, it's not about moving forward with your passions for them. They need to go and heal some more. I feel like you would need to move on with a new start, something, take a leap of faith, yeah. Take a leap of faith. But whatever you do, don't just sit back and expect it to happen. You have to be the one that decides and then moves forward with that action. Okay, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. If you would like a personal reading with me, don't forget to hit me up down below, leonanee@live.co.uk. Take care, stay blessed, bye bye.